All right, hello. It's been a long time since I've recorded some footage. It's been a long time, but we got great weather out here today, so me and Joey are gonna throw some frisbees. The conditions are not great. I don't know if you can hear this. It's either really muddy or really snowy, so we'll try to stay away from that. All right, first ever destroyer throw. Ooh. I hit a tree and plopped down in some mud, and I gotta stay on the tee pad next time. Cause I almost fell. All right, this is shot number 2 on hole 1. My first shot was absolutely terrible, but it was a brand new disc. I haven't thrown it 2 months, so we're gonna try again. Hopefully you can see the basket up there. Dang it, bro. I gotta keep it down. All right, really long putt. Dang it, bro. I gotta throw it down, not in the air. All right, this was not a great throw, but I'm gonna try and ride out the 2 months excuse for as long as I can. I'm gonna move it. It's sitting in a muddy puddle. I'm sorry, I'm moving it. But this would be a miracle putt here. Safe par. Hey, not a bad layup. I'm actually pretty happy with that shot. I just wish the shot before that was a little better. All right, I forfeited the last hole because I landed in like knee-high snow and I just didn't really feel like trudging through it. But I'm gonna give myself a complimentary double bogey because I think that's what I would have scored if I played it out. This one, hole 3, it's in the gap you can see to the left. So just gotta hit the gap and you should be all right, which could be my weakness. I'm throwing a buzz. Dang it, bro. This game is hard. All right, there's no way you're gonna be able to see my disc or my throw, but I'm going into the woods off to the left. The basket is right there. You see it? That's where I'm aiming. All right, see you in a sec. All right, I got out of the woods. Those trees kind of boned me. All right, Joey's probably gonna throw, but I wasn't sure how to set up this camera shot because it's kind of difficult, so I'm just gonna walk over and... No way! He just made that! I was like, he made that. He just made that. I was talking over it, but it still showed.
Let's go.
Par? We're par. Almost hit the camera. Not great. Watch this. Watch this. It went in.
Have to edit that out.
All right, this is hole 4 at Matter. This is probably the most aceable hole on the course. So I'm gonna throw this frisbee and then get out of the way in case it goes in.
I heard
Not
chains.
bad.
I heard chains.
I heard chains. Not a bad throw. Not a bad throw at all. This is a treacherous hill to go down. It may not look too steep, but it is muddy and icy. We're gonna be looking for some stability. Joey has boots on. I do not. But pray for me as I go down. I'll see you at the bottom. Let's put this birdie in. Let's birdie this. After a decent drive, we'll float in there. Come on. Ugh. A little much, but I'll make it. This is for Joey's par. Ah, off the band. All right, you can see my blue disc on the ground. The Sensei. And I just missed a putt that was closer than this, so I'm a little nervous. Well, let's do this. Oh, yes, sir. 2 of them with ease, even with the wet one. All right, that's a good morale boost. Good grief. I think someone had enough Miller. Look in there. That guy, do you think one guy did that? Maybe one group, yeah, one party had a case or something. Basket straight ahead, this forehand Firebird. Shout out Isaac, he bought me this after I lost my other one. I had one, I loved it as my favorite disc, and I lost it, and Isaac bought me this to make up for it. So this shot's dedicated to you, Zach. That was a great throw. I got pretty lucky with the trees, but that was a great throw. All right, long birdie putt here, but excellent drive. It's about as good as you can ask for on this hole in these conditions, so shout out Zach, I devoted that to him. I just moved the disc 1 inch with my foot on accident. I don't know if you could see that, but I'm an honest man.
It's a stroke.
That is a stroke. Oh. All right, well, I threw it straight up in the air like I have been recently, but I got pretty close, so that's okay. Ah, cut that one. Cut that one, I was trying to act tough. The conditions are miserable. Look at this, look what we just walked through. Look at that. Absolutely miserable conditions, but we are out here for content.
For you guys.
All right, this is another aceable opportunity. Joey's gonna throw first.
Oh!
I wasn't really able to see it, but I could hear it, certainly. He's going to pick it up. Maybe he'll. He's so nonchalant, he's so cool. He's beginning his journey back up the hill. See this, see the footwork. Not even a problem.
I think it's better to just take a stroke and throw it from there.
All right, he's abandoning his lie and throwing again. Geez, the traffic is probably so loud. That was a marvelous redemption throw.
Now we're going.
Feel free to zoom in on this as it aces.
All right.
Wow.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, that was all right. Not an ace, but treacherous journey down the hill.
Jump it.
Do not jump, you'll die. Oh. See, I gotta go so much slower than that. I have. Oh my gosh. Look what's happening to me. Look at that skid stand I just made. All right. Honestly, I might just go down in the woods. Look at my shoe! Look at my shoe! I wasn't recording, but Joey just ran down the hill and somehow survived. I'm treacherizing through the woods so I can hold on to trees. As I go down. This is hole 6's back skid, which we skipped. Holding onto a tree right now. We got a plains biome right here. Oh my gosh. Look at that. What a catch. Come on. Stay treacherous. Stay adventurous. Closest one yet. Almost there. Grabbing trees. This guy. He's my help. I'm really boned by these trees. My frisbee is.
It's pretty bad.
My frisbee's on the ground right there.
I mean, look at it from this way.
Yeah, this is terrible, but I'm gonna try my hardest here. This is for birdie, so I'd like this to go in. Insane straddling going on here. Trying to stretch around this tree. If this goes in, it was all worth it. No!
Off the chains.
I hit the chains and missed. Dang it. All right, this is another forehand Firebird hole. The basket is tucked up in there, in this gap right there. So, it's just shout out Zach again. I think I'm gonna have to throw this and then get out of the way of the camera so you can see it. I'll get out of the way.
That's good.
That was a great throw. We're at hole 8. Last check-in was at hole 4. And there's still another pack of Miller in there. Whoever came here before us was having a good time. Excellent drive. Thanks to the Firebird. Shout out Sack for that disc. So I'm gonna try and float this in here on some hyzer for birdie. I'm gonna have to straddle again because these, matter of fact, just get them under my arm, under my leg, hold it a little bit. New idea, forehand. Hold on. Different disc. If you haven't seen this girl yet, Zony Wony is my favorite approach disc. Get this branch under me. Forehand in there. Absolutely crushed it. That was not even close. Joey just tapped that in for his par. I've got a pretty significant downhill putt to save it, and I might fall when I go up the hill, so. All right, you got it. Insanely downhill. I'm gonna keep holding on to this branch. Because it's keeping me up. All right, let's go. Let's put this in. Nice putt. Nice putt. Now let's get off this hill. Thank you, branch. Oh.
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 That's how you thank it?
Oh, dang it. He was my friend. Conversation was, you could just throw over everything. That is true. And Joey tried and he threw it right in the woods. So I'm just going to try the old fashioned, throw it really hard on hyzer and see if it rounds the corner. Dang it. Dang it! Dang it! That was the best throw I've ever thrown. Hit a freaking tree square on.
Oh.
Okay. Shout out God. Shout out God. The one up there. While I'm walking up to the Frisbee. Here's why God is good. That throw was my first ever throw with that disc. It was an Innova Fox, which is supposedly the straightest Frisbee of all time. So, God is good because I threw that disc out of anger. There was no reason for me to throw that Frisbee right there, other than I was mad. It was the first one I saw. That was a terrible throw. A perfect throw for that disc, but it just went so dead straight. I should be dead, but I hit a tree and it kicked right under the basket. God is good. Okay, right under the basket was an overstatement, but that was remarkable. The work of the Lord that just happened, remarkable. So try and spin this a little bit. Keep it down. Certainly spun it. And that was not a bad miss. I was pretty happy with that miss. Joey just put in his par. I think it was very nice. I'm gonna go try and put mine in. Okay, I got real lazy. That was a really lazy putt. I hardly even tried on that, but it snuck in there. All right, so Joey and I were just talking on the way over, and I think it turns out that I'm at my best score I've ever shot on this round, or on this course so far. Now, granted, I didn't play 2 and I didn't play 6, but I gave myself a double bogey for 2 and no score for 6. So let's think theoretically. I went bogey, theoretical, bogey, par 3, par 4, par 5. I didn't play 6. Let's say I got a bogey, 3 over. Par 7, par 8. We just played 9. This is 10. So I'm at 3 over, maybe 4. That's my best score I've ever shot, and I'm out here complaining about the conditions. So let that go to show I must be better at disc golf since the last time I played singles at this course. So that could be my new favorite disc. That could be the best Frisbee I own. I'm not even kidding. So Joey's drive missed the Mando, which are these 2 trees here. So he took a drop. He's throwing from the drop zone for par. The basket is over there. just short, but should be able to secure the bogey. All right, genuinely one of the better throws I've ever thrown on this hole. And I give all the credit to the disc because that was the second time I've ever thrown it, and it was beautiful. That's nice and easy, floated in there. That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, unfortunately off camera, Joey just missed his bogey putt, so he's tapping in here for a double. But... Good par, good par, good par. All right, this is my openly declared favorite hole of disc golf on any course I've ever played. It is straight ahead, basket. Where is it? Frick, I can't even see it on the camera. Oh, yes, I can. It's over there. See it? I've thrown a destroyer, which I've thrown twice today, and it's gone pretty bad. But that's okay. Let's do this. Again, not great. I'm going to blame the destroyer. I do not like that frisbee. I've never thrown one, and I now understand why. I do not like it. All right, guys. Joey genuinely almost aced. It was not recording. I'm a terrible friend, but he was literally, I kid you not, probably 4 feet away from an ace, but he is absolutely parked. He's right under the basket. He threw that so well. So I just hate the destroyer. I'll tell you that. I've had friends throw destroyers, and I've tried it a few times, but like I just hate it. It's too fast for me. It's too stable. I don't like destroyers, and I got one, and I tried throwing it, and it went bad. So I'm probably done with the destroyer after today. But here's my throw. That was good. That was a good approach. I might auction this thing off to my friends, see if somebody wants it. I'm throwing the Fox again. The last 3 throws have been perfect with this frisbee. I'm just loving it. So really just try and get it out there. But. All right, I nicked a tree, which hurt a little because that was a good throw, and the tree kind of popped it up in the air, but still great. Joey's gonna throw again because in case you were not watching, AKA in case I was not recording, his first throw, I'll tell you after. Not a bad throw at all, but his first one literally hit that branch right there. So he landed about right here, so he was like, I'm just gonna throw it again. I was like, okay. Okay, my approaches today have been pretty good. I would like to not end that streak right here. Slipped. It was still pretty good, but I slipped. It was an okay shot, but that did mess up the flow a little bit. I was frazzled. YouTube, I was frazzled. I missed. There's a golden retriever coming. I was looking at it. It's so cute. I was frazzled, dude. Dang it. The golden retriever messed me up. This is hole 13.
Yep. It's way right.
Why'd it go over there?
Probably
I hit
wind.
that tree. When I threw it out of anger, I hit a tree with it. Mad at me. This is Joey's throw. Very birdieable hole. Oh, it's blurry.
Wow.
He hit a tree, but it worked. He hit a tree, but it really helped him. That was a great throw. I'm gonna set the camera up like facing away from the basket because it is genuinely like I'm just throwing straight into the sun, and there's no way you're gonna be able to see it. So Joey also might throw here. He's behind the tree. I see a shadow. Oh, the tripod got stuck on my leg, but it's a pretty good throw. Oh, he made the second one while I was adjusting the tripod.
Look at these conditions. Disgusting.
All right, here we go. That's easy. Ooh, marvelous. Tap this in so the cameras don't think I'm a cheater. He's running ahead of me because he left his disc on hole 9. Bye, Joey. Hope you find your dad.